Now, when my wife was a girl, she told me that this whole valley was nothing but fields, tea fields, rice fields, and the like. And since then, this has been almost 5 decades since she was born here. Houses and apartments and the like have sprung up, but there's still bits and pieces of the old way. My wife tells me that when she was a girl, she spent her time going to and from school, walking on the small paths between the fields. You have a rice field here and a rice field here, and there's a small, berm right there. And she would wind her way through the fields with her lambsail on her back, her lambsail on her back, threading her way amongst the fields, listening to the frogs chirp in the spring and the cicadas in the summer, and watch the dragonflies of autumn. And as winter came, watching the farrow fields, going back as they are now with the grass sprouting up and about. And it was just all like that. She told me that her home, which is over that away, was the last house in the valley, that beyond her home was nothing but fields and open spaces, and all of this has been basically filled in since. An interesting change that has occurred in the course of mere decades. Here's a Mikan stand where you can buy fresh oranges, and we've seen these all the way up the valley as we continue. Whenever I walk up this way, I always try to picture the environment here when my wife was a girl, and especially for her father, what it was like when he was a boy. He would tell me that when he was a little boy, he would disappear. I think he had 9 siblings, and so many that mother couldn't keep track of them. And he would disappear in the mountains and come back late at night, and sometimes missing dinner altogether. And he asked, does his mother worry about him when he was gone like that? And she said she probably didn't even know that he was gone. It was such a different time, a more trusting time, when boys were expected to be boys and brave and head out into the world and take care of themselves, and mothers had other things to worry about. They said in old Japan that the saying was that children raise themselves, and I believe that is in many ways true. Here we go. So a few more fields, and we thread our way up this meandering courseway. We'll stop at a crossroads in a bit, take a picture of a Jizo of the crossroads, and then make a fork to the right. Here we go.